How we doing today? It's going to wait a little bit more, see if anybody else shows up. All right, well, here we are today, the last Wednesday of the month for the podcast, the science and psychology of color and self-worth. So let's begin like we do with all our podcasts. This is another podcast of breaking the confidence code. Let's begin by either sitting or finding a comfortable position lying down today. If we're sitting, placing our feet on the earth, otherwise find a comfortable position lying down, and let's place our hands on the abdomen. Let's inhale and fill the belly like a balloon. And exhale, fill the belly into the spine, lift the heart and tuck the chin. Again, breathing and filling the belly like a balloon. And exhale, lift the heart, lifting the pelvis, tucking the chin, crown of the head to the sky. Placing a hand by the navel and another by the heart. Breathing, belly, ribs, and chest with breath. Lift that heart. We hold the breath in. 3, 2, 1. And exhaling, belly, ribs, and chest. 3, 2, 1. Can we keep the breath out? And just, if it feels safe, closing our eyes, getting rid of outside distraction. And again, inhaling a red light in the feet, filling the belly, the ribs, and the chest with breath. And at the top of the breath, bring the shoulders around the ears, squeeze the eyes shut, and make fists. And exhale, just let the shoulders go. Exhaling, exhaling red back into the earth. And one more time, inhale, belly, ribs, chest with breath. At the top of the breath, hold it in, shoulders around the ears, squeeze the eyes shut, make fists. 2, 3, exhale, releasing, and breathing and just observing any differences or similarities, the quality of the breath now, the physical sensations and mind talk. It's all about that inner dialogue, reprogramming the inner dialogue with neuroplasticity, color, and sound. So thanks so much for being here today with the science of color, psychology, and self-worth. And we're not just going to converse. You're going to experience. We're all going to experience the sensations. It's a shared experience. The gentle journey into how colors influence our emotions, our beliefs, and ultimately how we see ourselves. Remembering confidence isn't anything we're born with. It's a skill we acquire. In Devaya Yoga, we believe that visualization and sound work great together to reprogram our nervous system and invite harmony into our lives. Why? Because the water in our bodies, like the water in fruit or vegetables, is structured. And when we add a color to the life force, the prana, the energy we're breathing, which is invisible, and we add a sound to it, it makes that prana more physical, more dense. allows things to move more in the body. Mafe. Gigo. Thank you. Anyways, the water in our body is like the water in fruit and vegetables. And so it's structured. It doesn't just flow free. When we add a color, it makes it more dense. It makes the prana, the life force that we're ingesting, that we're breathing consciously. And when we add a sound, well, we know the world was created with sound. Now sound vibrates the cells in our body. This is our skin suit. We're made of billions of cells, light cells. We're electricity, water and electricity. So with Devaya Yoga, we incorporate color and sound. And it has a profound effect on rewiring the cognitive processes of the mind, or creating neuroplasticity, or stretching the muscles of the mind to create repatterning, reprogramming, so we can be that self-confidence. We don't have to worry about it. We can be it. So let's reprogram our nervous system. We're going to spend like probably another 5-10 minutes together here. And again, finding that comfortable position, lying down or seated with the feet on the earth. And we're going to observe how the sound and color actually activate the water in our body, activating deep-seated structures, old patterns, to create a new radiant self. Again, if you feel comfortable, closing the eyes. And let's breathe in the nose, filling the belly, the ribs, and the chest with breath. Hold the breath in, and we can usually inhale just a little bit more, observing the mind as we're holding it in, and then just exhaling the day away, depending on your time zone. Exhaling, imagine everything just melting off the shoulders into the earth. Now let's inhale belly, ribs, and chest. And visualize a color. What color comes to you? Is it a golden yellow, a calming sky blue, nurturing emerald green? Inhaling and finding that color. What is that color? I'm being called on an emerald green in my heart center. So I'm going to fill myself with that emerald green light. Letting that emerald green fill the space in my heart. And with the force of gravity, as I exhale, just trickle down the body, filling the rest of the cells with emerald green, with self-nurturing. Breathing from the earth up, filling all the spaces of that emerald green back up into the heart space. And exhaling, allowing the emerald green to come up around the shoulders, embrace the arms, the front of the arms, the back of the arms. Inhaling that emerald green from the earth, filling up the cells and beyond the fingertips, the fingers, the arms, up into the nape of the neck, that little hole there. And exhaling from the nape of the neck down to the earth, body with emerald green, nurturing light. Inhaling the nurturing green light back up to the nape of the neck. And exhaling against the force of gravity, filling the throat, the neck, the esophagus, the thyroid, and the parathyroid glands. Inhaling and filling the jaw, the chin, the lips with emerald green. Exhaling and allowing the emerald green to paint the teeth and the space between the teeth, tongue. Inhaling and filling all the sinus cavity from the inside out with emerald green. Maybe our eyes are even emerald green now. The ears, the eyebrows, the forehead. Inhaling emerald green from the crown of the head. And exhaling emerald green down the length of the body. Inhaling worthiness and self-nurturing. And exhaling scarcity, unworthiness, and doubt. Inhaling this emerald green and gently chanting, yum, 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 yum. Inhaling emerald green, belly, ribs, and chest, and observing any sensations in the physical body. Are there any differences in the quality of the breath, of the mind talk? Inhaling that emerald green, squeezing the eyes shut a second, and exhaling emerald green into the earth, opening the eyes and coming back into the present. As we've just experienced emerald green or the colors of the rainbow through our imagination and sound are very powerful tools. They influence our emotions. They rewire limiting belief systems and awaken and nurture our self-worth. Let's take just a moment to breathe golden sun, the golden sun in the center of the belly. We can close our eyes and breathe that golden sun in the belly. The roar of the lion in the month of Leo, self-confidence and self-esteem. Inhaling the golden sun in the belly and gently chanting the sound of rum. Rum, 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 rum. Inhaling and closing the eyes and observing any differences or similarities in the vibration of rum. Can you feel the difference from that from yum? Self-confidence, like in the golden sun filling the day with warmth. And one more, let's breathe the sky blue in the throat and shoulders. Calming, peaceful, trusting. Inhaling sky blue, which activates that thyroid gland, metabolism, how we use the energy from food, and the parathyroid gland, calcium absorption for a strong bone to avoid osteoporosis. Let's breathe belly, ribs, and chest, and concentrate the sky blue in the throat center, and gently chanting the sound of hum. Hum, 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 hum. Inhaling belly, ribs, and chest. Shutting the eyes and just observing any differences or similarities in physical sensations, the quality of the breath, and the movement of the mind. And shutting our eyes and take another moment to inhale. What color comes to you? And filling that color, the structure of the water with repeating after me. I am worthy. I am enough. I radiate confidence. I am self-confident. Yes, Sergio, that's right. Sergio, thank you. Inhaling, remember, we're not born with confidence. It's a tool we acquire, depending upon how our environment in which we were brought up. Now it reflects It reflects our elders as well, our parents, etc. So, when we breathe, we're activating the structured water of the body, just like in fruit and vegetables. We add a color, we make that prana, the life force, more physical, more energetic. When we add a sound, well, that just bounces. It's a vibration. It vibrates the cells to move. And we are disintegrating limited belief systems, creating new cognitive patterns, or stretching the muscles of our mind. So let's remember that our worth is not dependent on external validation. If we're feeling funky, let's just inhale and breathe a color. Sky blue for peace, emerald green for nurturing, the golden sun for self-confidence and energy, red for energy, grounding energy, warmth and nurturing, orange for emotional release, transformational, be all you can be. I already am. And in San Jose, el 30 y 31 de agosto, tenemos un taller Introducción a Ayurveda y Digestión. Y vamos a tener incluye un manual, un diploma de Yoga Alliance, una merienda segunda dosha. So vamos a aprender qué piquete queremos, donde tenemos hambre, según el tipo de cuerpo que somos. Again, thanks a lot, guys. Let's bring our three hearts together. Inhale. Hani Om Shanti, 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 peace. May there be peace on earth, and may this peace